Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Sunday. It is the 20th of August, 2023. Gonna look at the fourth race, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. The fourth race from Saratoga, it is the Bolton Landing Stakes. It's going for a $150,000 purse. Race for 2-year-old fillies here. We have a field of 6 horses going to the Mellon Turf Course at the distance of ground of 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs in the Mellon Turf Course. Rails are out 27 feet today. All week they were out 27 feet in all those turf races we ran. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. But next week, if we could be able to run some more turf races, the rails will be down on both turf courses, which will be quite cool. But my top selection here, I'm going to go with the 3-horse Amist Waves. I'm going to go 3-4-5-2 in the superfecta. 3-4-5-2 super. Top selection 3-horse Amist Waves. 2 filly by midshipman George Weaver trains. Irad Tees Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent appearance came the Collins Stakes at Monmouth, 5 furlongs on the 29th of July, and the horse won by 1/4 lengths, and she broke pretty good that day. She was with the pace setters flying on the front end. When she had the turn of foot, she went away with it and got the job done. A 64 buyer, that was a very good speedy race. Coming here, getting Irad up, could be very close to the pace, or could sit a little back like she did in some of her races. I think she could go a long way in this spot today. 2 back on the 11th of June at Belmont, day after Belmont, 5 furlongs in the Widener and a main special weight 90,000, and the horse won by 3 3/4 lengths and upset at 21. That was free money that day because she stalked, she got the lead, and she kept going. That was a very good run. A lot of those horses out of that race have been running quite good, so just keep that in mind. But she was flying that day on that course. And then the 4th May at Gulfstream, 4.5 on the dirt in a main special weight. She finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths, had a bit of a bumpy trip around the far turn, was a little bit wide, and she needed something more. Maybe the 4.5 on dirt wasn't to her liking, but coming here to turf, training well, forwardly paced, she could win. The 4-horse Grand for Barry Schwartz, Christoph Kaman, Joel Rosario can win also. Facing open company for the first time, most recently in a state-bred main special weight at Saratoga, going 5.5 on the Mellon. She won by 3/4 length, 3rd Lux to Charm that day. She stalked, she took off clear, and it was a very good race after all said and done. She had to steady a few times around the turn, but she really got off well late. Another race before that at Belmont, her turf debut, 5 furlongs in the Widener in a main special weight for state-bred. She finished 2nd by length that day, and she had the check really bad around the far turn, which cost her. She had the, she just couldn't, get to the lead late, but she ran her heart out that day. Another horse training well locally. She could definitely win. Let's use her in the pick 4. There's a pick 4 that begins with this race, so if you want to use her there, use her there. But to recount my selection for the 4th from Saratoga, it's the Bolton Landing. I'm going to take the 3-horse Amist Waves, give kudos to the 4-horse Graham, 3-4-5-2 Super, 3-4 in your multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.